Mhm.
Regulators. You regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street.
Hey,
Got to be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
to earn your keep.
Regulators.
Mount up. It was a clear white night. A clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skunks from the
Okay.
east. So I would get some folks rolling in my ride, chilling all around. Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All you searching on what's up with 213. So I hit the left on 21 and Lewis. Our brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers put some gas in. I said, so these girls peeping here, young guys swerves, was looking so hard. They straight hit the curve. Want to make up better things than some throwing tricks. I said, my money just all in his mix. Hey, Jeff, I'm breaking myself. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for vibing out with us here at the beginning of this episode while we get situated and ready to rock and roll with you, vibe out, and get this thing rolling. Without further ado, I'm going to let my brother give us the intro. Here we go.
You know what it is. Welcome back to the TD Takes podcast. I'm your host, T Money, out of the Midwest. And this is my co-host, Joe, out of the Mile High, man. And we're getting right to it. How you going? How you doing, brother? How you going, brother?
It's going. It is what it is. We still winning out here in Denver, doing the damn thing. All teams out here in Denver winning, whether it's the Broncos, whether it's the Nuggets handing out belt to ass, whether it's the Avalanche doing the damn thing. Shit, you name every team but the Rockies, we doing good in Denver. And shit, getting it. Shit. But yeah, outside of that, man, shoot, just another day, another weekend, thankful to be alive and doing all the things. Got my son chilling here and
baby Joe
getting it.
Future.
How about you, brother? How's that new job treating you? How's everything going out there? That snow shit. Let them know about the snow.
You know what it is, Midwest. You know, we get more snow than Colorado. We get more snow than Colorado, apparently. So
Oh yeah.
you know, just doing the thing, man. Vibing, going to work, showing up. Called out yesterday because I was feeling good, but everything's been going good, man. Just got to keep on focusing. Keep on locking in, and most importantly, trusting God and His plan, bro.
Hey, you know it.
You know what it is.
Know it.
But we got a juicy episode for you guys. Joe's gonna open us up on some. What are you thinking? NBA, NHL.
Yeah, I think we'll do some NBA. We'll hop into some NHL, and then we'll get into some football, college, and NFL related. But we'll go over some standings and whatnot, and what to look forward to. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into this NBA standings for the Western Conference. The reigning champions out here, the OKC Thunder. They are winning. They're on a 11-1.
Thunder.
They have 11 wins, 1 loss. They're 8-1 in conference, 7-0 at home, 6-1 away. Yeah, they had a 9-game winning streak before they lost their first game.
Who beat them?
To be honest, let me find out.
I can tell you right now.
Trailblazers beat them. The Portland Trailblazers, of all the teams they've played, that's not good.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, coming in for a 3-way tie, close second, we got the Spurs and the Nuggets, both with an 8-2 record. Spurs are 4-2 in the conference. Nuggets are 6-2. Spurs are 5-0 at home. Nuggets are 6-0 at home. They both have an 8-2. So right now, Thunder's on a 3-game win streak. Spurs are on a 3-game win streak. The Nuggets are on a 5-game win streak right now. 5-game win streak, the Nuggets. Right behind the Nuggets, you got the Lakers with an 8-3 record. 6-2 in the conference, 3-2 at home, 5-1 away. So they're not looking too great at home right now, but Luka is doing some things. I think LeBron is on his way back to possibly play here in the next game or so, from what I'm seeing news-wise. Coming in at number 5, we got the Rockets. Coming in at number 6, the Timberwolves. 7's the Suns. 8's the Trailblazers. 9 is the Warriors, and 10 is the Utah Jazz. And then you've got Grizzlies, Clippers, Kings, Mavericks, Pelicans. Pelicans are just looking awful, but anywho, we'll get into that later. You want to cover the Eastern Conference, my brother?
I'll cover the Eastern Conference, the beast in the East, the best conference. Absolutely, I'll do that for you, bro. Let my slow MacBook 20 up.
Yeah, we'll let him get it.
You know how Apple does. You. They do you right. Hear me, Apple? Give me a laptop, please. They do you right.
I know. We could use the new Apples.
Standings. We got the Eastern Conference, the best conference, the beast conference. We got the motherfucking Pistols, the Detroit Pistols, aka the Detroit Pistons, at 9-2.
so good, dude.
They're
I'm pretty
looking
sure.
good. They're on a 7-gamer. What?
I'm pretty sure Cade Cunningham, bro, is just out here dominating in the league right now, bro. Pretty sure he's on like an average of like 30 or 40 points a game. It's nuts, bro. It's nuts.
Following them, we got fraudulent teams like the New York Knicks, 7-3. They got a new mayor.
Honestly, I'll tell you right now, there's not one team in the Eastern Conference that I'm
Bro,
worried about.
They're 7-0 in New York. They're 7-0 at home. They're on a 5-game win streak. Bang,
Guess
bang.
what? Don't mean nothing to me. We're on the Pistons have the longest winning streak in the league right now. So if any team's got to be worried about any team, it's worried about the Pistons on a 7-game win streak.
Nuggets are 6-0 at home, but they're 2-2 away.
And you got the Knicks are 0-3 away. The team you were just trying to compare them against. If you can't win anywhere else, then you ain't gonna win in the league, homie. We're doing it on both sides. You know what I'm saying? We might have lost a couple, but guess what?
There ain't nobody
There's
beating
a
the
lot.
The Pistons are 4-1 at home and 4-1 away. They prove they can do it at home and away. Yeah, Pistons look good. Next up, we got the Miami Heat. Miami Heat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 4-way tie right there for third through sixth place.
Yep, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Philadelphia 76ers, all sitting at 7-4. We got the Chicago Bulls at 6-4. We have the Toronto Raptors at 65, Hawks at 65, Magic 5-6, Celtics 5-7. Then we're getting to the trash can.
Really, really hurting without Jason Tatum. It comes to show when you have that caliber of player, you know, that player that you are building your franchise around. You know, like obviously you got Giannis in the Bucks, you've got Jokic in the Nuggets, you've got, you know, freaking Wembanyama for the Spurs. You know, you get these players that you know what they can do. You know what they can do. You know what they're about. Let's build around them, right? Let's get this team what they need. So Jason Tatum, the reason why they went last year and he got hurt, and you can tell they are hurting big time right now.
I think you're thinking of the Pacers. Because I was like, is
Jason Tatum tore his ACL, bro. He has not been playing. He's been out, bro. I'm pretty sure. Now you're making me worry, but I'm pretty sure Jason Tatum has been out, brother.
I know. I was just gonna follow that up with the Pacers. Freaking are terrible without old boy that tore his Achilles last year. They only won one game.
Jason Tatum has a ruptured right Achilles tendon, which he has sustained in May of 2025. When was May? That was during the run for the chip.
So, that's
I know
when
he got hurt, and that's why they lost.
Damian Lillard tore his ACL.
Yeah, there were so many bad injuries. But yes, the Pacers were in the final. That was the finals match, not just the run through the chip. You know, you had to go through playoffs, you had to go through all that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're trying to get him back. There's a lot of
I don't think he'll play at all this year because he basically.
Well, I don't know what this is right here, but this is saying 2 hours ago, will Jason Tatum be playing against the Philadelphia 76ers tonight?
What? How did he get back so quick?
Tonight. That's what I'm saying. But then one day ago, 2 Celtics land on the injury report for the 76ers rematch, and the 2 Celtics are. Well, I hate when you load up an ad, like something, and then just loads up a bunch of stupid ads on Google. Like, can't stand that anymore. That's why people don't go on here and look up anything. Like, they gotta sit here and go through ads and everything just to get to find out where you're trying to find out. Jaylen Brown.
Tyrese Halliburton will miss the entire 2025-2026 season while recovering from surgery on his right Achilles tendon.
Yeah,
you will not see him at all.
You won't see him
even in the playoffs. Even if they make
from
the
what
final.
It looks like, Jason Tatum's on the verge of trying to come back. We don't know when he's coming back, but without him, obviously that shows you. Without as we were just talking about, the Pacers and what they did last year, they are also very, very bad right now, missing their star player in Halliburton. So when you lose these key players, it makes or breaks your team, right? My reason for bringing all this up, right? I'm not trying to bash on these guys, but who else is hurt and who else and how is it not affecting their team? LeBron James, bro. Get him out of the league, bro. You're trash, bro. You're too old. Nobody is waiting for you to return. The new face of the Lakers is Luka Doncic. And if you don't like to hear it, get out of the chat. But this is facts. The new face of the Lakers franchise is Luka Doncic. I don't care who you are, what you need to hear to believe it, or what you need to see to believe it. This is what it is. And I do not see LeBron James making a big difference as he returns if he returns. So
you talking about LeBron James, King James?
King nobody. He ain't even top 3 in my book.
Well, you like Shannon Sharp,
We already know. what it
You
is.
like Shannon Sharp, right?
I like Shannon Sharp, yes.
Do you think he has good opinions on football and sports in general?
On football, but not basketball.
I don't think he has it. Oh,
Fuck no, he did not play basketball. He's not a professional basketball star. And no matter what you say, it is not right. No, he thinks that he's a GOAT. And you're not going to pull up no article where he's saying word for word that he's better than Michael Jordan. Never, ever, ever is anybody saying this because Michael Jordan is him. Michael Jordan paved the way. That is it. There's no fucking conversation about it. That is the end of story. If it wasn't for Michael, LeBron would not be LeBron. He'd be another fucking basketball player.
He would still
And he would be a loser because he's lost more rings and chips than he won. That's what he would be. He'd be a fucking loser. That's what he would be.
It don't matter.
Anyways, get this motherfucker off the freaking court. Get him out of the NBA. I'm ready to see the next generation of basketball. That's really what it is, bro. Just like in the NFL, bro. Tom Brady had his fucking reign for who knows how long. Everybody was so excited when he retired for the third time because they were tired of seeing. They want to see the next generation.
Your next generation of basketball is Shai Gilgeous flopping around like a mother.
No, you got Anthony Edwards. Don't even, because I consider him better of a player than Shai.
It's just him and John Morant doing them crazy dunks. That's it.
It's not even about the dunks. You look at his actual basketball skills,
NBA ratings.
But I'm not even, if I'm being honest, bro, the only person I look forward to watching every single game is Jokic.
LeBron James.
Nikola Jokic, because he does the most immaculate things, bro. Behind the head passes, no looks, fucking down the court, easy as can be.
There's only one person that can save the league when LeBron retires, and that's Bronny James. Let's get it.
Oh,
We got the Charlotte Hornets. I'm so dead.
What did he say?
I don't know. Look it up. Did you notice that though? Have you noticed that though? Like every GOAT in every sport, none of their kids are as good as them or better.
Well, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. No, there are some NFL players that are coming out. Do you consider Pat Surtain Sr. better than Pat Surtain Jr.? I don't. I consider a defensive player of the year.
No, I'm talking about Hall of Famers.
His dad
is. I'm talking about Hall of Famers, like GOAT.
See that? I know, but that's tough.
Like Tom Brady.
That's like saying Magic Johnson having a freaking son that it can do everything he does is going to be able to come in the NBA and do what Magic Johnson did when Magic Johnson played. That is not the same era of basketball, bro. Which is why you have somebody like LeBron James losing so many times, getting swept so many times in the champ.
The league
that does not happen to
so
GOATs,
much
bro.
more competition.
It don't happen to GOATs, homie. GOATs don't never get swept in the fucking chip, homie.
So much competition.
GOATs don't never get swept in the chip.
You're telling me if Michael Jordan
never got swept in the championship.
If you're telling me Michael Jordan had to play the Denver Nuggets when they won their ring, who would win that year? Michael Jordan and the Bulls would beat you guys and win that ring, and you guys wouldn't win the ring? If he's the GOAT, he will.
You're talking about Scottie Pippen. You're talking about Michael Jordan. You're talking about freaking the rebound king. Literally was all he was paid to do was get in there and rebound. Dennis Rodman.
You're talking about Nikola Jokic. So who else was on that team?
You're not telling me a team that went back to back and won.
The Sixers.
You just asked me about a team who went back to back and won. The only team.
I thought the Golden State Warriors.
I think didn't they go 3 times in a row? Is that one? I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that
Charlotte Hornets 3-7, Brooklyn Nets 1-10, Indiana Pacers 1-10, Washington Wizards 1-10.
Yeah, bro. See, you're tripping. The Bulls three-peated twice. You're talking about a three-peater.
That's how easy the fucking league was. Nobody will ever do that again.
Bro.
Nobody will ever do that again because of competition. Just like nobody will ever get 7 rings.
I'm not disagreeing with you. But you're telling me you put that team up against the Nuggets. Yes, they probably are going to take that because it's a different time, bro. You're
but they're
talking
not
about
beating the 60.
Michael Jordan jumping from the free throw line, homie, full midair and just floating.
And Jokic is.
Do you see anybody on the Nuggets
is
floating?
Snatching that, blocking that. Shit.
So dude,
you must be drunk. And then stepping back, popping the 3.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Michael Jordan, if he saw a big pop a 3,
this era,
if the Chicago Bulls saw big like Jokic pop a 3-pointer, they would have fucking shit themselves.
That's true because back in the day, bigs didn't do that.
They would shit.
They didn't do that. It was fucking. It was immaculate to see a big bust a 3-pointer.
Bigs were catching bodies. They were fucking shattering glass.
Yeah, you're talking about Shaq putting down backboards. Yay. So you're telling me Shaq playing in this era is gonna get swatted by Victor Wembanyama? Exactly. It's not happening, bro. They're just too aggressive, bro. They played in a way more aggressive era than the people are alive. Bro, it's even NFL, bro. You cannot take the Kansas
It
City
was more
Chiefs
aggressive.
right now and put them against the motherfucking Cowboys back then, a motherfucking
Or the
with
Ravens.
Dion, with all
Ray
these
Lewis.
big star, Brett Taylor, you know, like, bro, be for real. When you've got motherfuckers like Brian Urlacher, freaking Brian Dawkinson, they are killers, bro. They were paid in the game to take a motherfucker's head off. Ray Lewis, bro, you're
Clean
not
off.
telling me right now that the Chiefs are going to do what they did in the last couple years because the leagues have gotten soft, bro. It's the leagues, bro. Whether it's NBA, whether it's NFL, whether it's hockey. I mean, actually, hockey's probably one of the ones that stays pretty regularly the same, bro. But when you talk about all these other professional sports and how they have gotten soft as fuck, bro, where motherfuckers can't even go through the line and touch a quarterback without getting called. And no offense to the Eagles at all, bro, because they're doing it and they're getting away with it. But week after week, the tush push has a fucking clear as day video offsides, never getting called.
Refs up. Refs up.
But what are you gonna do in that instance?
I do agree.
How
that
do you
hits
how
are-
do you even like make that call? You can't see that shit, bro. You're
I'm
helmet to helmet.
50-50. I'm 50-50 on basketball. The rules should not have changed, but I'm 50-50
But I'm just
on
saying, you look at what the Eagles are doing with the tush push right now. Try and do that with Troy Polamalu jumping over the line, full head of steam, head hunting a motherfucker. I don't care if you're
That's what I'm
Jalen
saying.
Hurts. I don't care if you're Saquon
But
Barkley. It do not matter. Troy Polamalu is going to run over the fucking center and eat your fucking team alive, bro. Alive. Soft
Maybe.
ass lead, bro. Soft ass lead.
maybe.
And
Paul
it,
Malo wasn't squatting
every
600.
day it just looks more and more how soft it is. Tell me not. How many penalties are being
50-50
called
agree.
that don't
don't-
get called the other way? You know what I'm saying? So then it looks like refs are getting paid. You know what I'm
It's the same
saying?
way with MLB. They throw pitches out of the box and they get called strikes.
Literally, when it's like
It's just
live
human error.
TV. But it's shitty because you're like, why are we paying these people to ref a game, right? To officiate this game for it not to be officiated, right?
But it's the same thing if they went to swapped over to AI and just got rid of refs and just did straight measurements off angles and shit. Niggas would be like, "Oh, this is too much. This is too much right here. They need to bring referees back." And then and the referees come back.
Oh, you're right. But the thing is, bro, players should still be allowed to play. This league getting as soft as it's getting because of concussions, because of this, that, and that. Football was created to go head to head with a motherfucker. And that's what it is, bro. You did not make a player like Brian Dawkinson, like Steve Atwater, like Ray Lewis that are just coming out here and they just live for that fucking contact sport, bro. That's what they live for. Now you're taking away the contact from them. And you're not letting these players play. How old is an average player in the league right now? 20, 21 or more, right? How many years did they just play before they get into this league with these new rules? They just played their whole life, bro, from pee-wee football to college to now the NFL. And rules are just changing, getting softer and easier for the offense to put up points. That's all it's doing. It's making it easier for the offense to score, bro. When a motherfucker like Riley Moss is getting fucking targeted because he's white, not because he's black, because he's a white cornerback in the league, bro. And people are sitting here trying to say that he's not athletic. Let's take advantage of him. He is very athletic and he is very good at what he does.
Find out Sunday.
But you look at the plays that he gets called against him, bro, that nobody else gets called.
I have to watch. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this game, and since you told me that, I'm gonna watch it.
Bro, look at what happened in the Cowboys game, bro, where he got called against Pickens in the end zone, bro. There no way should have been a call. 2 or 3 fucking
That's Jerry Jones.
plays later.
Jerry Jones.
2 or 3 plays later, though, bro, it happened against us. No call. Wide as day. All over our player. I mean, yes, we still won, but that makes or breaks sometimes a game. And it's shitty. You know what I'm saying? That's more or less what I'm trying to get at. Talked all I talked about the NBA. But it's the fact of the league changed. We got to stop the comparisons because the greats from back, the people who paved the way for the sports that they are today, do not try and demolish their names. That's all I'm saying. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. Do you not still go to a Jordan store or do you go to a LeBron James store? It's called Jordan, right? It's called Nike Air Jordan. It ain't called Nike Air LeBron, nigga. This is what he did for everybody right now. That's my point, right? Don't demolish what he's done. Don't demolish what Kobe Bryant's done. Don't demolish, and that's somebody who didn't even finish his career. You know what I'm saying? He left the game earlier than most would have. So that's where it's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? That you just can't.
Man's passionate about MJ. all right. Once LeBron
No,
retires,
I'm
everybody,
saying I'm passionate about basketball, but you already know we got the Nuggets. We got the Nuggets doing the damn thing right now. We got the Nuggets doing the damn thing right now.
But yeah, like we said, these injuries, man, all those torn ACLs from last year or anything, you've got big name players who are out right now, missing games, and it is causing teams to show it. You know, like you show by your record how good your team is, right? And now you're showing how bad you are after being the team that was in the championship last year, and you lose that one player, and now you're the bottom of the league. You're with the Wizards and the Brooklyn Nets
one
with a
player
1
can
in
make or break
10 record. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy for the NBA. Crazy. Hopefully these guys get healthy, healed up. Like we said, Halliburton. That you're not gonna see him again till next year. So you might as well. Pacers need to figure something out.
Yeah,
at
you're
this
not
rate.
seeing Halliburton. Yeah, just tank and get the first round pick.
It's nuts. It is nuts. But next up,
Well,
without
it's a
further
lottery.
ado, thanks for rocking with us during that little toboggle. We're going to hop
It's a
into some
lottery.
NHL for you guys. I'm going to give you guys the standings as it is right now. So I'm going to go over the Western Conference, and I'll let you do the Eastern again. What were you going to say, brother?
No, that's what I was saying. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Central Division, sitting at number 1, Avalanche. They got an 11 wins, 1 loss, 5 overtime losses. So shootouts. A little shitty there, but they're on a 4-game win streak right now. The Stars are coming in right behind them at 10-4, 10 wins, 4 losses, 3 overtime losses. Behind them is the Jets, 10-6, Blackhawks, 8-5, Mammoth, 9-7, the Wild, 7-7, the Blues, 6-8, the Predators, 5-9. Then you go down into the Pacific Division. You got the Ducks leading the way with 11-4 and 1 overtime loss. They are on a 1-game losing streak. Kings are 8-5, win with a 2-game winning streak. You got the Krakens 7-4, Sharks 8-6, Golden Knights 7-4, Oilers 7-6, Canucks 8-9, and the Flames in last place by far with a 4-12 record. It is looking phenomenal. Hockey's getting down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like I said, this is all, got tons of games to go still, but this is just current. Next up, we got the Eastern Conference. You got that? You want me to run through it?
I got the Atlantic Division. You got the Canadiens. They're 10-4. What's up, baby? Okay, I'll be on the second. We got the Canadiens. They're 10-4. We got the Bruins. They're 11-7. We get the Senators 8-5. We got the Lightning at 8-5. With the Red Wings at 9-7. With the Panthers at 8-7. We also have the Maple Leafs at 8-8 and the Sabres at 5-6. Notable here is the Bruins. They're on a 7-game win streak, 0 overtime losses. They are on a 7-eater. The last 10 games, they're 8-2.
Yeah, I think they have the best win streak in the league currently with that 7.
The Metropolitan Division, we have the Devils at 11-4. What a horrible name. With the Hurricanes
how'd you
at
pronounce that,
11-5. What? The Devils?
Metropolitan.
That's what I said. We got the Penguins at 9-5. We got the we got the Flyers at 8-5. We got the Islanders at 8-6. We got the Rangers at 8-7. The Capitals at 8-7, and the Blue Jackets at 8-7. Notable here is not really nothing. You got the Islanders on a 2-gamer. Those first 4 teams are on a losing streak as of right now, but nobody really sticks out in this division.
Yeah, no, I think
that covers the standings.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to hop
division.
into some college football as the freaking playoffs are about to get going here. We're going to get you guys the CFP rankings here, straight from ESPN. Oh, yeah, let's see here. So, as of right now, top 25 teams sit as
the best team in the league.
Ohio State still is holding it down at number 1. Coming in close second, still, Indiana Hoosiers. Coming in at 3rd,
that game winner.
Still, Texas A&M. Coming in at 4th, still, roll, baby, Alabama. And then at number 5, you got Georgia. I'm pretty sure that top 5 has not changed in a few weeks. As we go through the rest, you're going to see a few teams that are kicked out of what is the top 12 for playoffs. But like I said, we got top 25. This is still a fight going in. So we got 6 Texas Tech, 7 Ole Miss, 8 Oregon, 9 Notre Dame, 10 is Texas, 11 is Oklahoma, and 12 is BYU. Got 13 Utah, 14 Vanderbilt, 15 Miami, 16 Georgia Tech, 17 USC, 18 Michigan, 19 Virginia, 20 is Louisville, Now you got your 5 that are in or out, depending on how this plays. Iowa at 21, Pittsburgh 22, Tennessee 23, South Florida 24, and Cincinnati is at 25. And that is your current college football playoff rankings, top 25.
Yeah, but here's the real talk. But here's the real talk about IU. This isn't just hope. This is performance. This is proof. Indiana's not playing for respect anymore. They're making you respect them. And yes, you're hearing talks about playoffs, maybe even bigger. Their odds are climbing. The eyes are on Bloomington now. But with that comes pressure. They've got to finish. They've got to stay focused. They've got to avoid the trap of we're already there. So here's what I want you to do, IU. Don't just show up, show out, boys. Because it's IU over here. You know what I'm saying?
Last
They're not
year it
holding
was
us out of the
freaking
playoffs either.
Notre Dame. This year it's Indiana. Whoever's winning, he's
Man,
going to
because I'm trying to find my team, man. No, Notre
I
Dame's
feel
trash.
that. I feel that.
I didn't
I
really
feel
know
that. I
about
feel
IU.
that.
No, Notre Dame ain't trash. Shout out Notre Dame.
I was about to say they're number 9 still. And they
not
are
trash.
ranked.
They turned in a good program, but they get a lot of freaking money, and they need to pay. They need to get into a division. Well, they just need to get into a conference, bro. Like, come on,
Right.
all that money they make. You don't even want to get me started on that.
But yeah, that concludes our college football recap for you guys. Without further ado, thank you for rocking with us throughout this little 30-minute portion that we had to get into some other stuff for you guys.
Damn.
We got fans for all sports out there, so we are trying to obviously broaden our horizon of things that we talk about and that we get into. Obviously, we're going to try and get better every week. That's the only thing that we can do is get better and continue to go up. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop into the TV takes NFL update.
NFL.
We got week 10 recap coming at you from your boys. Started out not so hot with Thursday night football.
Boring
Broncos
ass
versus the
game.
Raiders. Don't
Boring
start.
ass game.
Do not start
Boring
with your
ass
bullshit.
game.
What was the score of our game? 10-7. What was the score of your game last
10-7.
night? Shut the fuck up.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet, bro. We're starting at the beginning of week 10. Oh my god.
We're gonna be without J.K. Dobbins. We're gonna be without
defensive
fucking
game.
Alex Singletary. We're gonna be without Pat Surtain coming against the Chiefs. And all you motherfuckers, the Chiefs are better. The Chiefs are better. I want to see the Chiefs
let's
play
go.
us when we're fully healthy. Yeah, that's right. Because when you guys had the chance last year to play us fully healthy, both teams, you guys sat all your starters and got your asses fucking whooped. Whooped. So let's see you guys do that stupid shit again this year. Yeah, you probably won't because you're still trying to fight for a fucking playoff spot. Y'all ain't even in that shit right now. Sorry ass Chiefs. Get the fuck out of here. Anywho, no matter what it is, we won 10-7. And that means what is it? Oh, that right. We on 8-2. We on a winning streak, still 7. You know what it is? Or
And a chance to get another divisional win. To get a divisional win this
you know
week.
what it is.
Good.
So
next up, we had the Indianapolis Colts going to overtime with the Atlanta Falcons. What a clinic! That was a really good game.
but
the Colts prevailed. The Colts prevailed and showed that they can handle longevity of games. Now they do still have to face a tough team. I think they play the Seahawks this week. So
yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure their schedule actually gets harder from now on, just like the Chiefs' schedule gets harder. You know, they've been winning against these nobody-ass, sorry-ass teams, unlike the Broncos, who are actually beating the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, right? We did that. Did the Chiefs do that? Or did you guys beat them too?
Oh, we beat
That's right. You guys beat them. And then the Chiefs, they just lost to the Buffalo Bills, right? Who just got their asses handed to them by the Dolphins? The nobody Dolphins who just gave up their pet, the best player they had on their team, and Jalen Phillips, who came out and showed out for the Eagles in his game 1. You know what I'm saying? But you're telling me that the Chiefs are better than the Broncos. We'll see. Anywho, we'll keep it going. The Jets barely beating the fucking Browns. This game was boring. All the fucking fans, whether you're a Jets fan, whether you're a Browns fan, everybody's tired of seeing it. The Jets, I think they gave up their season. They traded away half their fucking defensive roster.
Everybody.
They gave up Sauce Gardner. They gave up Quentin Williams. It's beyond me. I think that they just don't care. And with the Browns, we all know the Browns can win if they put Shador in. But with fucking Kevin, whatever his name is, fucking Stefanski, with him coaching and being a part of the Browns organization affiliated with them, Shador not see the field. And I think that is such bullshit. He's better than Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel's a fucking lefty looking like fucking Johnny Manziel. To me, looks like the next Johnny Manziel, who also played for the Browns and had a no shit ass career.
So if that's what you guys like to do in Cleveland, is just take a quarterback from his prime or whatever they think is his prime and just fucking let it fade. Let Shador go because he can play somewhere else.
Yep. Should have traded
Personal
him.
opinion.
Yep.
Personal
Next
opinion.
up, we got the New Orleans Saints beat the Panthers. Panthers are, I don't know
This
what
was
the Panthers are.
I think
Panthers
this was
are the
part of the
Panthers.
script of the NFL. I think this was part of the script of the NFL because I'm pretty sure everybody and their mamas bet the Panthers to win this game.
Saints were dogging
So
them.
they were like, "Oh, let's take all these people's money," like they always do.
Saints were dogging them. Let's see the team stats they had. Penalties, fumble. Yeah, I don't know. They just beat them.
Give me 1 second, brother.
I can tell. Old fashioned football.
Sorry about that.
You're good. You just gotta remember the timestamp.
I got it written down right here.
That nigga crying. Next up, we got the New England Patriots putting belt to ass on the Buccaneers, on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This was another
really
one
good.
that was a close game.
This was a
that
good
it could have
matchup.
went either way. And
going
just
one way,
happened to
one
be
way
that the
only.
defense was playing better for the freaking Patriots. That's all. That's all they happened to be. If Ramondre Stevenson did not have those breakaway plays, bro, that game would have been the freaking Bucks wholeheartedly. So I don't want to go in there talking about belt to ass because they barely won.
Belt to ass.
It was within a one-score
You wanna get
game.
the next one?
Yeah. Next up, we got the Baltimore Ravens waltzing into Minnesota and giving them an L that they're not going to forget about for the time to come. Yeah, I did not either. But, how does this portray the Ravens now? Are they looking more contending or still kind of like a give or take? We'll see what happens in the playoffs, blah, 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 blah.
They're contending.
Think
We'll
they're
see. Joe
contending
Burrow
with how they're playing?
I think so. That division's
We'll
wide
see.
open.
We'll see. Here we
That
go. The
division is
next
wide
game
open.
up that I'm pretty sure also shot everybody's bets into the hole.
Buffalo Bills got dragged by the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, you're not gonna
30
win.
to 13. It was a scoreless game in the first half for the Bills.
2 through 2 picks like he always does, and the Bills lost 2 fumbles and threw 1. Can't lose with 3 turnovers, or you can't win with 3 turnovers. Bills got to figure it out.
Next up, we had New York Giants losing a close one to the Chicago Bears in Chicago. That's 20 to 24. Yeah, that was a game. That was a good game to watch. Ton of stuff happened. Let's see what happens with Jackson Dart. I believe you were telling me earlier this is 4th concussion this season.
4th concussion.
So he's going to be out probably for at least a week or two.
Him and Scatterbo.
Brian Duvall got fired, no longer with the Giants organization. So how does that play out to the Giants now? And what goes on with that?
Jackson Dart and Scatterbo found out real quick. This ain't college. This is a grown man league. You can literally get put out over here.
Exactly. And this is also how we keep talking about, the league and the players and what they're doing, like this kind of stuff right here. When you got a running back like Cam, what was he known for? Putting his head down, right? And running. The easiest way to do what? Get cracked and get out the game. Jackson Dart, you are a quarterback. You should not be leading with your head on a slide. You should be sliding with your feet first. This is part of the reason why quarterbacks get fucking hurt. And the plays happen where a player comes in to tackle them because they think that they're either going to try and get up and go. You have to still touch somebody when they go down on the ground, right? So when you're sliding head first and a defender is coming in to meet you, what is expected going to happen? Collision. What happens in those big time collisions? Concussions, because you're leading with your helmet, not your feet. Yeah, next up, you got it?
Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars losing to the Texans in a crazy last second.
And this is a backup quarterback. And this was the Texans who everybody was like, oh my God, the Broncos should have beat them and blah, 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 blah. Oh, they just beat the Jaguars with a backup.
Yep. So really good squad, but are they good enough to win the AFC? Probably not.
Not at all. Next up, we got the Seahawks. Really giving belt to ass. This is probably the belt to ass game of the week. Oh, wait. I think the next 2 games, the exact same score. Seahawks defeated the Cardinals 44 to 22. And it looks like the Lions defeated the Commanders 44 to 22. Those are both big time games. I'm pretty sure those are both divisional games, and I'm pretty sure those were both belt to ass. And yeah, nothing really changing going on with that. You got the next one?
Another belt that you didn't just say the Lions, did you?
Yeah, I did the 2.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it was the same scores. I wonder how often that's happened.
That's what I'm saying. That's nuts.
how many
And
teams
they
have
were
scored.
both the afternoon games. Like, it wasn't like they were
Because
11 o'clock. Like, those were
because they had the
both
same
the
score,
afternoon
and
games.
then we had the same score. Our games was the same score. So that's fucking wild.
And that was
Yeah, next
Thursday
up
to
we have the
Monday.
LA Rams winning the Battle of California, smacking up the
time.
Niners and saying in San Francisco and telling them, go get on out of here, boys. 42-26. Los Angeles Rams.
You want to do the next one too?
Following this upset of the week, this was a fluke, total fluke. The Steelers lost to the Chargers 10-25. Fluke,
The
fluke.
flukiest
Don't
of
put
games.
your
Or it just shows you how shitty the Steelers really are yet again. You got how much
see
on your
next week.
defense? $168 million in your defense?
We'll
if
see
not
next
more
week. They
now.
lose to Joe Flacco twice. Trash. Lose to a 40-year-old
So-
man twice. Some of these
And
40-year-olds
last but not least, we have Monday Night Football coming into a boring ass game where there was not a score by the teams in the first quarter. Pretty sure the Eagles didn't score till the third quarter.
Yeah,
So they had a scoreless first half.
It was boring. I had to freaking wake up the next morning really early, and I just couldn't stay awake because it was so boring. I
Yeah,
had to catch the rest of it.
rough. But I want to see everybody that was talking how shitty the Broncos were, this, and that, with their 10-7 game, and blah, 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 talking about, well, you got the Super Bowl reigning champs who have all their players back and have upgraded their team significantly, who most say have a better offense than the Broncos. They're only putting up 10 points in a game. So, yeah.
Only.
I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear it. Love to hear it. We'll get you guys' week 11 preview here when we do our parlay in a little bit. We're going to run down some more stuff for you guys. But yeah, did you have any more that you wanted to say on that one?
Nope. Just excited for these next week. Can you hear me still? Just excited for these next week. Some dude walked by my house right now. And I almost had to go out there and say, let's keep on walking.
For real. But yeah, so Browns fans, like we keep talking about, fans, organization, everybody but Kevin Stefanski is ready for Shador to hit the field. When we talked about jersey sales before the season even started, there was not one fucking single note about Dylan Gabriel. But you know what was said? Shador Sanders. Everybody wants him to play. Everybody wants to see him succeed because he's a better quarterback. He's brought in teams to. He has done things to a team that is in this position, right, where they've been losing. They've been on losing streaks, and he's brought them a winning tradition. Whether it's with his dad or not, he did it out on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's where it gets done, when you're out on the field doing what you got to do.
And he came out right after they just lost to the Jets, the nobody Jets. It said, we're not making a quarterback change. We're riding with Dylan Gabriel.
We're riding with him because he is
are you just
stupid.
Such a
are
you so
why
prideful?
Still with the
Are you so prideful that you wouldn't? Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know how fans haven't fucking found this motherfucker outside of the stadium. That's what I don't understand. When you're that bad and you have the fans that you have in Cleveland, I would be worried of leaving my house. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to go to the grocery store. I wouldn't want to be seen in fucking public. Bro, Kevin Stefanski, you fucking watch your back everywhere you go and everybody knows it, bro. You might as well fucking quit. Because nobody wants to see your ass in this fucking organization, bro.
Well, that's the thing is the Browns
they've
never won anything. They've never won anything, so they're not. They don't know what it's like to get there, so they don't know how bad it is, how hungry it is to get there. They're just so used to losing that it's just okay. Well, we'll try to get it again. Next up, I got a question for the fans out there. For Joe, we got Jonathan Taylor for MVP or Drake May so far this season. Who do you think is having a better season statistically? It is Drake May's second year in the league. Keep in mind,
exactly
second year in the league.
This is where it gets it for me, right? If the Patriots do go some fucking far, maybe to the AFC Championship or whatever, highly likely that Drake May is going to get it, right? But if you're going to try and compare Jonathan Taylor in the MVP race, why is Jackson Smith and Jigba not in the same fucking race, in the same conversation as Jonathan Taylor, when they are both in different positions excelling, right? That's all Jonathan Taylor's doing. We've seen him do this before. I don't know why that this is all some kind of new thing where everybody thinks that, oh my God, Jonathan Taylor, he's done this. And then what happened last year? He fucking sucked. You know what I'm saying? There's no consistency with this. This is inconsistent bullshit.
Well,
we've already seen this.
I don't think.
And if you're going to not give a 2,000-yard rusher in Saquon Barkley.
And it was on the sidelines versus an all-pro safety, and Tom threw it back, and I toe-tapped both feet, and I brought it in. But the Denver one was pretty special, too, because I caught it with my broken forearm. It was broken at the time, too, still. And No, it wasn't, but it sounded good. But I had the cast on it. He threw it backwards. It was a team meeting. You're not supposed to throw the ball in a team meeting. I mean, that's what Coach Belichick said all the time. But Tom did not listen this time. Threw it up there, and I just turned around and just one-handed and brought it in. And what made it special is I just lined up out wide on the very next play. See, this is great being back here. All the memories are just flowing. You don't think about these memories when you're just sitting at home, but being back here in the building, they're all coming back.
In a sudden outburst, Crazy Karen lost her mind and furiously accused a group of teenagers of stealing her weed. Is she truly awake?
Oh my God! Yeah, it's just gonna be mine. It's gonna know what? I didn't beg for it. Listen, first, because I don't have the cash on me right now. Hey, what is it for? Okay, get your money up. Get your money up. Now you're funny up, bro. Get your money up. Get your money up. Come on. My. Sir.
You've got people all over the country shitting on Bo Nix, talking about how the Broncos are the worst 8-2 team they've ever seen, not paying the defense the respect that it deserves. I think this is a week that you can make the world respect you. I think that you can go out.
Hold up. Hi, mommy. Yes. No. I'm in media. I'm in media. Nah, I wasn't in it. Nah, it's all good, Mom. All right. What you say? All right. What you say?
Fatal flaw for the Broncos is Bo Nix. There's no final sec.
Yep. I'm about to do something. Just knock on my fucking door trying to sell some.
And this man had to go get something to eat. Come on now. You can eat
I had to warm my
afterwards.
daughters up for pizza. No, I had to warm my daughters up for pizza.
Nah, you was just telling them before the episode. No, you ain't about to be snacking. You're going to eat dinner. Why'd you give in?
Exactly. Pizza's dinner. This is leftovers. It's 5 o'clock. I had to get them something.
Yeah, right. So then when we're done with this, you're not about to be making no other dinner.
No.
When your wife ain't
Because
even
Alyssa has to
home.
stay late. She's getting something because my breaks are getting done and they're taking longer. So she has to stay longer at work.
All right.
So I
fair
threw
that.
3 slices in while I was telling this nigga to kick rocks. And he got me a fine.
I was just about to say,
you
you
get the
can't be
time
giving
down?
in, dog. Can't be giving
Mine's
in,
not
dog.
showing me
Yeah,
the time.
I got it. You ain't got to worry about it, big fella. You don't
That
even do
big
none of
dice
the
over here
editing,
barking
homie.
like he likes-
You don't even do none of the editing, homie. Just sit there, look pretty, relax. Let's get back to
I'm
this.
over there getting 1,000. Yeah, I'm definitely throwing in like 4 more slices after this. Here we go. Yeah, we were just talking about. Let me know when it's ready.
Whenever you're ready, brother. You just gotta be like, well, all right, we're back. Sorry about that.
All right, we're back with another. We're back from that TD timeout. Thanks for sticking with us. My thoughts on why Jonathan Taylor won't get MVP is pretty clear, cut and dry. Is he's not going to have a 2,000-yard season like Saquon did last year, and Saquon did, and he didn't even get MVP.
That's exactly what I was just saying. So
MVP is a quarterback award. It's a quarterback award.
How they're gonna put in Jonathan Taylor, but not put in JSN in the same conversation, bro? That's
a
what
quarterback
frustrates me.
award.
They're doing the exact same thing in 2 different positions, and they're excelling. They're both over 1,000 yards. Like they're both doing this. One's a running back, one's a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? But neither of them, I don't like you said. It's sad to say it.
But ask yourself this though. Who's worse off? If the Colts lost Jonathan Taylor right now, are they worse off than if the Seahawks lost Jackson Smith and Njigba?
1,000%.
So you think the Seahawks would lose more games than the Colts, or do you think the Colts would lose more games than the Seahawks?
The Seahawks would lose more than the Colts.
You think Njigba's the main reason why they're winning games?
Yeah, because
It's
I have
hard.
their
It's hard
running
for me.
back.
I
I have
personally
their
think-
running backs for the Seahawks. They aren't doing anything. They aren't able to do anything. So right now, it's really the defense is winning them their games for the Seahawks just as much as it is for the Broncos. But the difference in you take away Jonathan Taylor, who do you have? You have Michael Pittman Jr. still. You've got some players on offense. You've got who's their tight end that's they just got Tyler Warren or whatever. This dude is putting up more numbers in fantasy than most any other player or position.
So let me give you this
as
then.
a tight end.
Current stats.
So yes,
Current stats through 9 games. Receptions. Smith and Jigma has had 63 catches for 1,041 yards. He's averaging 16.5 yards per catch. He's got 5 touchdowns. He's big. He's also generating big plays, 60-plus yard reception, being a focal point. That's really good. That's really good. This thing go for 2,000. Jonathan Taylor, through 10 games, because they Seahawks had a bye. Carries 189 carries, 1,130 yards, 6 yards per carry, 15 touchdowns. Receiving role, 30 receptions, 260
So
yards.
he had to get over double the touches for half of the production. That's all I'm hearing. From what you just told me, Jackson Smith and Jigba did it with 50 plus less touches on the ball.
But he only has 5 tutties. He's only approved for 40 points.
That's the thing.
This dude's
That's the
got
thing, though. That's the
15.
difference between a running back, though. When you're on the freaking 1 yard line and how easy it is with your line to just open up and you're just in there. Yes, you're going to get more touchdowns, but it isn't about the touchdowns that you score, right? It's about the games being won, right? And right now, it's only a game difference, game or two difference. But by production,
yeah, that's interesting how he's not
by
even in the talk.
production, you just told me 50 less touches, over 50 less touches of the ball, and he has just as much yards. He's averaging more yards a carry than Jonathan Taylor is.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Because
At
just
16 yards
like you
plus is more than what Jonathan Taylor is at 100 and something carries.
just like you just said, Seahawks schedule gets harder. I don't think the Colts schedule gets harder. So let's see what kind of he's got to go up against the Rams, and Jigma's got to go up against the Rams. So he's got to get the ball out quicker. Then the Titans, then the Vikings. Not really tough. Then the Vikings, then the Falcons, then the Seahawks again. Then the Colts.
Yeah.
Then the Rams again. Panthers, Niners. Well, you guys play each other. Colts, Seahawks, December 14th. Let's see who has a bigger game then. That's going to be sick.
For real. Let's go.
Are they in the same division? Seattle in the same division as the Colts?
No, Seattle's NFC, you goofy.
Seattle, Arizona, and Colts are like, I'm pretty sure Colts are in the same division as the Titans, bro, which is why they're so fucking good. Like, yeah, you're competing against the Titans.
Yeah, you're right. The Colts, Texans.
Who's in that division?
It's Colts, Texans, Titans. Colts, the Texans, and the Colts, the Texans.
Colts, Jags,
Titans.
Texans, Titans. And you're
And the
telling me
Jags.
out of all those teams that they should not be the best team by stats, by paper, by player?
By far. What's the
And they're
Seahawks
only
division?
up by 3 games? They're
Seattle,
up
Arizona,
by 3 games.
Carolina.
Seattle, Arizona.
Is it Carolina?
Carolina.
It's probably not.
You're wrong. That's not it. It's the Seahawks, the Rams, the Niners, the Cardinals. No, I just told you.
Division. That's how
I
soft
said it's
that.
the
That's how
Seahawks,
soft that division.
the Rams, who are tied with the Seahawks, dead ass. The 49ers,
play
who
each
are
other.
1 game behind both of them. And then the Cardinals, who are the worst in the division. But 3 teams in
who are
that
just-
division are hard. So you're telling me that the Seahawks, who have to compete with Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and Matt Stafford on the Rams, and you have the Niners, you've got, what's his name? George Kittle. You've got Christian McCaffrey, who's also just as good, if not better, of a running back, who does it more consistently than Jonathan Taylor does.
But
And
they
has
just
been
lost,
doing
though.
it more.
They just lost to the Rams. They just got
Just
beat by the
losing a
Rams by
game
double
is not
digits.
saying that the player isn't better, right? Like I said, did Jonathan Taylor not just have the most shit-ass year last year ever? Everybody thought because of the year before that, that was the #1 pick in fantasy, was it not last year? Jonathan Taylor? And he didn't do not a goddamn thing. So yeah, now all of a sudden, you have now completely upgraded even more than you did last year. You've got yourself Daniel Jones and a quarterback. You have got one of the best line, if not the best line in the league in O-line. You've got the best, if not one of the best tight ends in the league. You got one of the best wide receivers in the league, and Michael Pittman Jr. when he wants to be. You know, he is a wide receiver 1 comparatively to some of these other wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Jonathan Taylor. Of course you should be doing that. Of course you should be doing that. And then on defense, you guys just upgraded and got Sauce Gardner, who everybody said was the best cornerback in the league last year. Oh, but it wasn't, because Defensive Player of the Year, Pastor Tane, run past him, is the best fucking quarterback in the league. But anyways, that's what I'm saying. So you have the team. You forced Buckner, dudes like that on the defense. You've got the team. Now you're just putting all
these
that
teams-
together to get these
But
wins.
like the Rams are really, really good, but we beat the Rams ass. We ain't scared. Man, none of these teams in the NFC are scary at all. We're, like literally, I'm looking at none of these teams. But next up, we got a category for Joe Joseph here. What are your thoughts
Another one.
on the Denver Broncos? What are your thoughts on the Denver Broncos? I know I asked you this earlier in the season, but what are your thoughts on the Denver Broncos so far? What are some weaknesses and some strengths? Go.
Weaknesses, I don't think have changed. I think the offensive play calling has to get there. And like I said, obviously
Same.
we've got some injuries, a lot of injuries. We've been without Marvin Mims. We've been without Pastor Tane. We're going to be without Alex Singletary. We're going to be, or Singleton, we're going to be without J.K. Dobbins this week against the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Injury prone with some of our key players. Tough, right? That's a weakness from you. Strength, the defense has not stopped playing the caliber of ball that they've been playing since they lost Pat Surtain. Yes, we're losing Alex, but we also did get back Dre Greenlaw a couple weeks ago. So now he's got to step it up, right? This is going to be his step it up games, whether it's a week, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's just this game or whether it's 2 games that Alex has to miss. We've got that depth at linebacker to make plays where we need to make plays, right? But when you take away Alex Singleton, you don't take away anything of our sack leaders, right? You got Nick Bonito, 9.5 sacks. He's in third. He's only in third place because top 2 are tied at 11 sacks with Myles Garrett and Brian Burns from New York,
That's good
right?
company.
They got 11. Then you got Nick Bonito with 9.5 at third. And then you've got players behind him with names like Aiden Hutchinson, TJ Watt, Max Crosby. So how come you're not hearing these names, right? Now, guess who else is up there in the sacks? Just on the opposite side of Nick Bonito, we got Jonathan Cooper. He's also up there in sacks. Guess who else is up there with the most quarterback pressures in the league / the most quarterback hits in the league? Zach Allen, our D tackle, coming in right in between them. So that's our 3 up front. You have to worry about that before you even worry about our backs, before you even worry about Pat Surtain not being there, before you even worry about Alex Singleton missing. You have to worry about whether or not you're going to have the time to get the ball off. And that's
So do you think
one of the biggest strengths that I've seen right now is our defense just continuing to play the high caliber ball that they're playing. Because check it out. As soon as our offense gets it together and we're putting up more than 1 touchdown in a quarter, so that means we're scoring at least 4 times a game, right? We get 1 touchdown guaranteed a quarter. How many points is it that we have lost by in our 2 losses that we've had? It was a
not much?
1-point game and a 3-point game.
And a field goal.
It was a field goal. Those were both winnable games as our offense just picked it up a little bit more, right? So everybody's just heating on offense right now. They're heating. It's all about the offense. It's about the play calling. It's about Bo Nix. It ain't. But check it out. As soon as they get on a rhythm and they start doing what everybody thinks that they can't do, it's going to be a league changer. Because I wanted to show you this real quick here.
Yeah, a lot of your games have been nail biters. Titans you beat by 8. Then you played the Colts and lost by 1. Then you played the Chargers and lost by 3. Then you beat the Bengals with their backups. Then you played us and beat us by 4. Then you beat the Jets by 2. Then you beat the Giants by 1. Then you smoked the Cowboys. Then you beat the Texans by 3 and the Raiders by 3. Yeah, once your offense starts clicking. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think with this current team you have,
every single category that you see here, the Broncos are better in?
We're about to
Every
find
single
out,
category,
baby!
whether it's offense or defense. And look at who they're worrying about on defense. They're Carl Laftis, isn't George Carl Laftis? I'm pretty sure some weird name. He's their linebacker. That's who you're telling me we have to worry about.
And those of you who don't know, me and Joe do have $50 bets on both of these games. So this is just going to be a good game in general, just because of the standings and all the shit talk that everybody's been having in this rivalry. Would you consider you guys a rivalry? I think so. Let me ask you this before we go to the next topic. Do you think the Denver Broncos right now with this squad can win a Super Bowl?
Like you're saying, with Pat Surtain, with Alex Singletary, with J.K. Dobbins, all back healthy.
With everybody healthy.
Wholeheartly, I think we could win a deep. Because check it out.
Let them know.
What wins championships? Defense wins championships, my boy. And guess what? Right now, I consider us one of the best, if not the best defense in the league. So, like I said, as long as our offense can get it together, which I know they can, this is going to be a good season. It'll be a good season. All right, I got one for you here. With the Bears winning and how their division looks, I mean, I don't know who put this question in here, but I'm going to read it anyway. Are the Bears a threat to the NFC?
Me?
I personally say absolutely fucking not. You're talking about them being better than an offense from the Detroit Lions, than an offense from the Philadelphia Eagles, than a defense from the Seahawks? No, they are not.
You don't think the Bears are contenders? They're in the same division as the Packers, the Lions, and
guess what? They aren't even going to be number 1 in their division, bro. They might have good record now, but they have yet to play their good games. They've got tough games ahead of them where other teams don't have as tough games.
And Vikings.
And even if they did take first
so they're
in
tied.
their division, even if they took first in their division, they're still not the best team in the NFC. That's how I wholeheartedly feel.
Do you think they're contenders, though? Are they a threat to the NFC? No? You don't think they're a threat?
Can they beat the Philadelphia Eagles, who are the reigning Super Bowl champs? And you just answered my question. Why would I think that? If I know that we're better than you guys, and you're telling me that you're better than the Bears, why would I think that they're any good?
We'll see. You might see them in the Super Bowl.
They've
Might
got
not. Probably won't.
Did you just say I'll put $1,000 that they don't go to the Super Bowl right now? I'll put $110 that they don't even make number one in their division, and then I'll go ahead and put $500 that they don't make the NFC Championship game. So that's a good. What is that? $1,600. Take the bet. Take the bet, Mister. I always make the bets. Always no. You make stupid bets that you know you're going to win on. You don't make bets that you think you could win on, that you know you could win on.
That's why I know the Chiefs are going to win. I don't know if the Chiefs are
How
going
do
to
you
win.
know that? They went 1-1 with us last year, and they barely beat us by a blocked field goal. And
Well,
we
that's what you said. You
team.
said I'm taking. You're saying I'm taking bets that I know. I don't know if the Chiefs are going to win. I'm just taking bets in general, baby.
You think you know the Chiefs are going to win because you didn't just bet them to beat us
I don't know who's
2
gonna win.
times if you didn't think that they were going to beat us.
I think they can beat you once at least.
Do I think that the Bears can beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship if it came down to it? No. Do I think that the Broncos can beat the fucking sorry-ass Chiefs in the AFC Championship if it came down to it? Wholeheartedly, yes, because our defense is better. And as long as they continue to put the pressure on the quarterback like they are, the quarterback can't do anything. It don't matter who you have on the other side of the field. You can have the best fucking wide receiver in the game. It would not matter if you can't get the ball out your hand.
Gotta get it out. Ain't squatting 600.
So in my eyes, we have to bring the pressure to fucking Patrick Mahomes. And if we can do that all game long, we win this game. So
you have to make him run for his life.
All righty. Without further ado, we got a little bit of news for you guys here in the NFL league here. As I kept talking about, Alex Singleton is going to be missing a couple weeks as he underwent a successful testicular cancer surgery, which he was diagnosed with last week as he was hit with a random drug test by the league. That was the only reason why it was found at the time it was found. So, you got our thoughts and prayers, man. We just hope you the best and wish you well. And get
prayers
back
up.
from your
Hey,
recovery as soon as possible.
Glad you got drug tested. Big time. Because you would have never, who knows when he would have seen it if
Exactly.
he didn't get tested, you know what I mean? He would have saw it.
Exactly. You got the next one?
Oh, yeah. Well, did I put this? I don't think I put this.
I thought you did.
We got Demarcus Lawrence having a flipping crazy game against the Cardinals. Can't believe they gave him up.
I'm pretty sure he had 2 fumble recoveries for a touchdown, and that was what made his.
It was both of them to the house.
And it was the first time in NFL history that that's ever happened from a same player.
Next level
in a
impact.
Game, so.
He was just on. It was just the first time I've ever seen somebody take 2 to the house.
So now,
and
back to those questions that we were talking about earlier. Is this
laughing at the Cowboys
bad? Is this bad on the Cowboys part, or is this good on the Seahawks part? Is this more Jerry Jones being stupid as Jerry Jones, giving up great players?
Well, a lot of this is the Arizona Cardinals.
Something?
Let's be real. A lot of this is the Arizona
You're
Cardinals.
right.
This
You're
happened
right.
against
You're right. You're right. You're right.
A tough team.
You're right.
If this happened against a tough team,
I would be like,
backup
quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
that's not even their quarterback who has legs. That's Jacoby Brissett, who everybody knows cannot leave the pocket.
Who played one game before this.
Next up, Darren Payne for the Washington Commanders has been suspended 1 game for unsportsmanlike conduct after his altercation between Mara St. Brown and the referee as well. As I've told T already, there's a lot behind the scenes here that nobody knows. I hope that Mara gets held accountable for his actions as well. I think it's bullshit. The league is always fucking one finger is pointing one way and no fingers are pointing the other way. People don't just hit people for no reason.
Nope. Yep.
And that's just fact.
Gotta do an
shouldn't be hitting anybody, but from what I heard, he got hit first. And other teammates are saying that he got hit first. So it's it's a retaliation, right? He's retaliating. Still shitty, Yeah, we'll see what happens with that and with anybody else being held accountable.
Don't hold your breath. Travis Hunter out for the season. Hunter underwent surgery to repair a torn lateral, his LCL on his right knee. So knee damage is always scary. So prayers up to him. No additional major damage. It was reported on the 11th. So who knows when he got it. The recovery timeline for this is expected him to be back to full football activities in about 6 months. So you definitely will see him, all you Travis Hunter fans, you will see him on the field next year. Hopefully better than ever Travis Hunter 2.0 for his next season. But we'll see. That definitely takes the Jags out of playoff contention. Don't feel like the Jags are going to do anything this year, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about them.
But this next one though is a shocker. This is a shocker.
I didn't. It's
The
a
Eagles
shocker to him
reported
because he's an
today.
Eagles fan. Hey,
Like,
are we gonna take
go
turns
ahead.
on the damn thing?
Go ahead.
Jair Alexander, who was recently signed by the Philadelphia Eagles, supposed to be a huge addition, and now they're going to be without Quinyon Mitchell, right? Do you know the severity of his injury yet?
Oh, he
So
went
once
back
we
in.
figure out the severity, oh, he did go back in the game. I didn't even see. I
Yeah, he
saw
went
him
back
get
in.
hurt, but I didn't see.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
good.
so he's not. There's no long-term damage there. Okay, good. Because I was going to say with him being hurt, I thought this was going to be a step-up player.
You dribbling the ball?
But yeah, Jair Alexander is stepping away from football to focus on mental and physical health. Like I said, as he just got signed to the Eagles, everybody thought this was going to be a huge thing. I'm kind of curious on what's going on there. Is there underlying stuff that we don't know about as, as the people, as
Yeah,
the
he's definitely
fans,
going
as the
through
community?
it. This is off the field. Because he said mental and physical. And he's always been, even as when he was a Packer, he was like, you could tell he was getting
But he's been
flagged.
around
He was
since
going
then,
out.
so it's weird.
But I remember he walked out. I remember he walked out on a coin toss, and they told him he's not a captain, and he walked out on the coin toss and went out there in the middle. Bro, we do not need that in our organization. But prayers up. Hopefully, he gets the help he need. The first thing you do when you have a problem is recognizing the problem, and he's recognized it. So prayers up to him.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, and then like I said, we covered the Giants news with you guys with Brian the Ball and all that jazz. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and
James
rock
getting
into
the
this.
start.
Yeah,
We're gonna take a break real quick because I gotta go get my kids some more food. I gotta give my kids some food real quick.
taking a quick TD timeout. Sounds like we'll be right back with you guys.
Ready? And I'm back. Where this nigga at?
What's that, Gabby, right there? All righty. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and rock out the rest of this episode with you guys real quick. We're going to do a Week 11 preview while we run through our parlay with you guys. Let you know who we're picking for our winners this week and our losers. And we'll take it from there.
Yep. You heard him, folks.
All righty. So let's go ahead and run down the week games, starting with Thursday night football.
We can do our parlay at the same time.
Yeah. We got the New York Jets.
I need to do a different one.
Taking on the New England Patriots.
We got the New York Jets.
That's going to be a Patriots all the way.
I got the Patriots all day, every day. The Patriots are not, and I repeat, the Patriots are not the Browns. They're not starting a third string quarterback as a starter, like Dylan Gabriel. They're starting Drake May. And guess what happened? This is Drake May's second season. This is what happens when you develop a quarterback. And you can see here, and Browns fans can see here and say, well, we're developing Dylan Gabriel. Drake May didn't look like this year one. Go back and look at it. But anyway, next up, we have the Washington Commanders playing the Dolphins. This is a very tough game.
This is what we consider a track game.
Dolphins,
we don't take the bets on this one. But if we were to
if I was the betting man, and I am,
it would be more against the Dolphins with their offense than it would be with the fucking Commanders and their offense with Marcus Mariota. I just don't see him getting it done for them. He's definitely not Jaden Daniels for the Commanders fans out there. That's for sure. So, yeah. I'm personally skipping that game. I'm not going to bet on it just because I know it's a trap game. Can end up losing on it. Just like I'm also not going to bet on this next game as well, but we will tell you who we think is going to win. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers heading down to Atlanta to face the Falcons. I think this could go either way, but I'm going to take the Falcons on this one. I do think the Falcons can get this dub at home. So yeah,
you just do all
that
of them.
one
Because I'm on. Go to the next one too.
We are not on the same app. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Chargers heading down to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars.
I got the Jags winning this one. Jagging them off. Jags are going to jag them off.
I want the Jags to win, but with fucking offense, I think that Justin Herbert and the Chargers get it done. We need them to lose for the division's sake. Keep them below us one game. But anywho, he's going to take Jacksonville. I think the Chargers win it, but I do want Jacksonville to win, like I said. Following that, we got the Houston Texans heading to Indianapolis, Tennessee to take on the Tennessee Titans. Excuse me, did I say Indianapolis?
No-brainer.
What am I talking about? To heading down to freaking Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans.
Wake up.
Holy
Wake up.
cow.
Hello.
Literally. We all know this is going to be the Texans, but bet how you want to bet. Because everybody in the world's going to be picking the Texans. So following that, Green Bay versus New York. You're going to be taking Green Bay if you want to win. New York's definitely not going to be doing it with a backup. They already said Jameis Winston will be starting for the Giants this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Packers on that.
Okay.
Right up after that, we got the Cincinnati Bengals heading down to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Everybody thinks the Steelers should win. I'm going to bet I'm going to bet the Bengals just because their offense is better than the defense of the Steelers. And it's been proven time and time again. See what happens there. Following, we got Chicago Bears heading to Minnesota. Wait.
Yeah, I got the Vikings on this one. I got the Vikings winning this.
So
It's in Minnesota. That's why.
I got the Vikings winning too, but there's a chance that the Bears can do it. So don't count the Bears out, everybody. We're not saying the Bears are trash, but we are thinking the Vikings do get it done at home. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading down to Buffalo. This is
I got the Bucs.
big time matchup as Buffalo just lost yet again to a nobody team for, we think, Dolphins. I'm going to be taking the Bucs with you on that one. Here goes a game of the week for me, I think. One of the games of the week. Seahawks versus LA. Defense versus offense.
Yep, this is going to be a good one. LA is going to win this, though.
Yeah, I think it's in LA. I'm going to go with LA on this one. If it was in Seattle, I'd probably go the other way, but it's in LA. I think home field takes that. Next up, we got the Niners in Arizona. Obviously, they're winning that. Arizona has not gotten it together. I don't see them getting it together anytime soon. Got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. I can't wait for the Ravens to just destroy
him. Hopefully, Kevin gets fired.
here.
My internet, bro. I really got to get my internet fixed. I'm so laggy right now. I can't hear you. Are you on mute? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was on mute.
Damn, I thought my system.
Sorry about that.
I thought my system
wife
just
called.
messed up.
She's getting off work, so
Everything
let's
good?
wrap this up. Yeah, I got to go get her. Yeah, so like I
she's
said, I
ready?
think the Browns are going to be getting their asses beat by the Ravens from big time, and just goes to show why the Browns should be firing Kevin and starting Shador. Here goes the game that everybody's been talking about. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos at Empower Field in Denver. It's a 2:00 game. They got
Long
the
time.
Chiefs as the underdogs. And guess what? I hope everybody bets the Chiefs. I hope everybody in the world bets the Chiefs and we come out and beat them. I'm taking the Broncos. I'm going to keep riding with them. We've been riding 8-2 right now. Let's keep riding. And
Let's go.
so like
All right.
I said, there were 3 games that I was most looking forward to. The Seahawks, Rams, Broncos, Chiefs, and the next one that's coming up. If it is how I think it can be, it's going to be a shootout. We got the Lions versus the Eagles in Philadelphia. I think the Eagles defense takes it on this one, but I think it is a shootout. I don't think it's going to be a freaking one-scoring game for you guys this week. I think you guys are going to have to pull some shit out your ass. And because if you do just score once, the Lions are winning. If you guys can't get past fucking one touchdown, the Lions will take that ass. So
It's going to be cold.
this is going to be a make or break game for the Eagles, I think. And it will be very cold. Last but not least, the worst game of the week. I don't know how this is a Monday night primetime game. We got the Cowboys versus the Raiders in Las Vegas.
This is about to be trash.
Everybody knows the Cowboys should win this with their offense, but I don't count the Raiders defense out. Obviously, you saw last week versus the Broncos. So, but with that said, you're looking at a 15-leg parlay. Anything over $1, you're winning 2,564 plus. Money maker.
Money Mayhem Monday.
I love you too, brother. But yeah, without further ado, you guys, that wraps up TD Takes podcast. We appreciate you rocking with us. If you're new, please like, subscribe, share. If you're a day one with us, keep rocking with us because here soon we're going to be doing a giveaway. Everybody make sure you guys are checking all platforms though. So giveaway could be on TikTok, it could be on Spotify, it could be on YouTube, it could be on Apple Podcasts. You never know where we're gonna offer.
Never know when we gonna show out.
But yeah, without further ado, sorry, my brother doesn't know how to play the music through the Monocaster, so nobody can hear it right.
Oh, you can't hear this right?
No, you have to play it through the Monocaster, bro. That's why you can hear it when I play it like this. You can hear it because it's playing through the Monocaster instead of you playing it up to the speaker. Because technically speaking, the microphone is trying to blur out all that excess noise. So it's just really blurry. The music is like, hey, we're going to get this worked out. We're going to get this worked out for you guys.
We're gonna figure it out, guys. Take care. Go get your girl. Go get your wife. Go get your kids.
We're trying to get this vibe in and out. And that's what we like to see, everybody vibing in. So.
I'm about to get on AT&T's
Thank you,
ass
guys.
right now for my slow internet. I'll hit y'all up.
Alrighty, brother. Without further ado, thank you guys.
Yeah, go get your wife. Hit me up when you get off.